Whew, okay, last one. We'll go quick. So this one says invent a data set that fits the criteria. So there's a couple things we got to look at. First, it says there's 5 values. This is the thing I will deal with first. Next, it says the mean is 15. When it tells us the mean, this is what I deal with last. It's the biggest pain. The median is 13. This is what I usually deal with second. And then last, it says there is no mode. I'll try to deal with that third, okay? So this is the last thing we'll deal with. When I say the first thing I deal with is this, what I mean by that is I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blanks because it says there's 5 values. Second thing I do is I deal with the median. The median is 13, so that means the middle number is 13. Then for number 3, it says there's no mode. That means there's no repetition. So whatever numbers I put in here can't repeat. Now here's the hard part. To find the mean, and we're on the last step here, we're on the last step. To find the mean, what you do is you add the numbers and divide by how many there are. So we're gonna add them up and divide by 5. And when we do that, we get 15 because our mean is 15. So we know that they have to add up and divide by 5 to equal 15. So what we do is we work backwards and we multiply by 5 to figure out that they must add to 75. 15 times 5 is 75. However, we already used 13. So what we really have is 62 units left to split between these. So what I would do, and typically this is my pattern of behavior, I pick the small numbers because we need 2 numbers less than 13. So I would pick maybe like 2. 2 is really small. You can come up with a million different solutions here, but I'm gonna just choose 2. So we have 60 left. Then I maybe choose 10 because 10 is between 2 and 13. So we get 50. After that, we just need to split this 50 into 2 numbers here that don't repeat. So something bigger than 13, maybe 20. Minus that, we get 30. That means 30 must go here. All right? So I just picked random numbers, and they went into the list. The key is figuring out what they have to add up to. That's what's clutch, is figuring out what they add to. So let's do the next one. First thing we have is there's 6 values. The mean is 24. We're going to deal with that last. The median is 25, and the mode is 28. All right, first things first, draw your 6 blanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second, the median is 25. Well, that means 25 has to be right here. What I tell students is to pick one number higher and one number lower. So I would go 24 and 26 because 25 is between them. Then it says the mode is 28. So that's what repeats. Well, it's got to be bigger, so these must be 28. So what we know is we've got, this adds up to 50. So we've got 24 plus 26 plus 28 plus 28 adds up to 106. So these add to 106. And we know that when we add them up, when we add them and divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it needs to equal 24. If we work backwards, multiply by 6, multiply by 6, 24 times 6, 120, 144. They have to add up to 144, but we already used 106. So we end up with 144 minus 106 is 38. So we need 38 to fill these 2 blanks. So pick something relatively close to 24, but less than that. I'd maybe do 23. So 38 minus 23 is 8 minus 3 is 5, 15. So 23 would go here, and that 15 would have to go there. You can always check, add those numbers up, divide by 6, and see if they equal 24, and it should. All right, long lesson, I know. You guys have an assignment, it's worksheet 2.1 that you can work on now.